Oh, honey, buckle up, because PJ Vision just dropped a Friday morning bombshell in her live stream titled 5150. And girl, it's giving full on Bunny Boiler vibes with a side of delusional grandma drama. PJ, crown on fleek, and zero F's cocks left in the tank, finally snapped after 3 years of biting her tongue like the respectful elder honorer she was raised to be. But enough is enough, darlings. She's done playing nice with the granny and thuggish ruggish bone squad trying to rewrite history like it's their personal fanfic. Let's spill the tea, shall we? It all started back in December 22, when PJ and her man, Dolly Vision, yes, the one everyone's thirsty for, went official, thanks to his ex spilling the beans in court, because why not make it dramatic? Dolly was still doing his late night streams, needing chat fillers, and enter, stage left, Papercut Tina, PCT for short, or as PJ calls her, the queen of cringe desperation. This woman, older than dirt and skinnier than a rail, was glued to Dolly's panels, popping up uninvited, gushing I love you like a bad rom-com reject, and making everyone, including Dolly, squirm like they sat on a tack. PJ even DoorDashed pizza and sodas because Dolly felt bad for her having nothing to eat. Big mistake. PCT took that as Dolly's undying love declaration and started thanking him for packages PJ sent herself. Delulu level, expert. Fast forward to PCT's obsession hitting stalker territory. She's begging to crash their summer plans, asking to stay in your bed. Ew, who says that? And ignoring Dolly's repeated, don't come memos. PJ's like, girl, you're scary as F's kick. Who'd fly across the country uninvited? But PCT did just that, hopped a plane from Washington State to Virginia, stayed at some sketchy Econo Lodge on Shore Drive, and claimed she hooked up with Dolly, saw his well-endowed goods. PJ's dying laughing at this fantasy, and threw shade at PJ's fake engagement ring, because Dolly doesn't propose to anyone. Newsflash, Tina, PJ's ring is real, their love is real, and your stories are faker than your self-awareness. Oh, and that birthday party Dolly supposedly threw for you? It was just him posting your PayPal for pity donations, which you then double-dipped by begging the same people for more cash. Vacuum excuses? Please. Snake behavior on steroids. PJ's not mincing words. This woman's got histrionic personality disorder. Think Amber Heard levels of attention whoring. Lives in a tiny cat hoarding apartment, dances like a fool on stream, secondhand embarrassment alert, and boils over with jealousy, calling PJ fat like that's a flex. PJ's response? Honey boo-boo, I cannot. You're a manipulative, man-stealing snake, and I've had enough. Keep talking. I'll keep laughing at your clown ass. And to the trolls fueling this mess, get a hobby, get a life, get over it. Dolly likes younger women, and even if I didn't exist, he'd never touch you. The chat was living for it, replays praising PJ's grace, until now, calling PCT mental and obsessed, and begging for Helena prayers amid the storm warnings. PJ rapped with a dramatic mic drop. She's won the man of her dreams, no competition needed, and if this goes members only, it's for the perks. Moral of the story? Being too nice gets you stalked by psychos. PJ's out. Buckle up. This hot mess of a live from Cierra Queen Pin Clark is pure chaotic pettiness, served on a platter of morning smoke sesh and zero us given. Girl wakes up, multitasks like a boss, getting dressed, packing bowls, chugging water, and spilling all the tea on what she calls the red Dawnuliousness, delusion on steroids, of PJ's latest rant. Apparently, Cierra couldn't sleep because her back was killing her, or the ether was off, whatever that means. So she flips on YouTube and catches PJ's live, where PJ's thumbnail makes Cierra look like Norbit's ugly cousin. Petty level, expert. Cierra's dragging PJ for filth, claiming PJ's obsessed with PCT, who finally spilled the beans on her history with Jimmy, PJ's man. Yes, that Jimmy. PJ's out here calling everyone delusional, saying no one's got proof of Jimmy's wandering dick adventures. But Cierra's like, bitch, I'm a Capricorn with playlists full of screenshots. I'll slap you with evidence 3 ways to Sunday. She threatens to drop bombs that even PCT doesn't know about, just to prove PJ wrong, even if it tanks a friendship. Dramatic? Absolutely. Unfiltered? Girl admits she'd jeopardize alliances for the win. Then it gets nasty. PJ allegedly flashed her tits on live to prove she's not a man, after folks called her out, and Cierra's cackling like, rare form, huh? PCT got you shook. She corrects PJ's assumptions about their hookup with Jimmy. He didn't eat my ass. He slopped me up like a biscuit, with nutritional value, boo. Slipped up on some ass in a Flip 69 rush. But hey, details for your kissing reference since y'all playing finders keepers on community peen. Zero sugarcoating. Cierra calls Jimmy high as hell forgetful, overweight now, morally bankrupt, and not worth 45 minutes a day. PJ's jealous of PCT's dancing, ass-kissing chat sims, and can't even say Cierra's name right. It's Cierra, like the air your man sighs after nutting. Flash to chat with Sassy. More shade on Matthew sliding in disrespectful. Kicked his ass out. PJ's tiara and ring flex after 3 days of silence. Came up with nothing new. And family knowing the drama but not giving a damn, as long as you're handling biz. Cierra's secure in her salacious past. Thruples, arguments, all out there. And still thriving. Unlike PJ hiding behind excuses like they got no content. Newsflash, life is content, dummy. Ends with wig pics, gym plans, beauty marks chit-chat, and a sassy bye. Until next time I got something to say. Do bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comments, 1 gem. PJ needs to accept Jimmy's got a type variety buffet. Overall, this is peak YouTube hood rat drama. Bothered bitches, bootleg reviews promised, and Cierra owning the chaos like the queen pin she claims to be. What a train wreck, but I lived for every toxic second. Oh, darlings, grab your popcorn and a stiff drink because Paper Cut Tina, PCT, the queen of desperate delusions herself, just slithered out of her 3-bedroom, Sherjan, housing hovel at the crack of dawn to clap back at PJ Vision's live that's basically a sad, rambling therapy session disguised as receipts. Titled, "You Want Verbal Receipts, PJ? Don't worry, I'll keep it PG. Last time you'll call me delusional." This hot mess clocks in and over an hour of PCT whining, deflecting, and dropping PG bombshells that scream, "I peaked in my 20s and now I'm clinging to a fantasy fling." Let's dissect this clownery, shall we? PCT starts off all, "I'm not here to hurt Jimmy." Sure. That's why you're spilling his alleged tea like a scorned side chick, insisting she's no jealous bunny boiler from Fatal Attraction. Girl, please. You're the one who hopped a plane uninvited across the country to meet Dolly Vision, Jimmy, at some sketchy Econo Lodge in Virginia Beach, after switching your ticket from a canceled Tennessee Memorial Bash because death threats, allegedly, derailed the whole thing. She admits she bought the ticket for a public event where anybody could go, but then pivots to birthday plans that PJ supposedly threw a fit over and got canceled. Shade alert. PCT blames PJ for being jealous of all the women, read, thirsty regulars like her and Lori Shortlegs, wanting to crash Dolly's party. But wait, the receipts get juicier, or should I say, thirstier? PCT swears she and Jimmy had a steamy weekend hookup in August 23, keeping it PG, but implying all the nasty details. Him leaving his Swisher tobacco in her room, her buying Bud Lights for the mini fridge because she noticed he drinks them on rare occasions. Stalker much? And oh, the intimate moments where she claims he was all over her skinny frame, whispering sweet nothings about her, being better than expected. She brags about his well-endowed situation. Ew, TMI, grandma. How he couldn't keep his hands off her perky assets, and even drops that he called her gorgeous and sexy while they allegedly went at it multiple times. But plot twist. No photos, no proof, just her word because she gave him her word not to kiss and tell for 2.5 years. And the cherry on top? She claims Jimmy trashed PJ behind her back, calling her a man-child manipulator who's just using him for money. Pot, meat kettle, you hypocritical hag. PCT's on her high horse, defending her maturity. At 63, still flirting like a teen on an uncensored channel, denying histrionic personality disorder, and flexing her trust fund days when she could afford flights, but now begs for channel donations. She whines about cyberbullying, her stress-induced heart attack, and how she didn't know Jimmy had a girlfriend until December 22. Newsflash, the whole chat knew, but you were too busy batting your lashes and popping up uninvited on panels to notice. And those dances? Cringe City, the comments, a echo chamber of enablers, like I believe you, and stand on your truth, Tina. As if this sob story isn't just bitter grapes from a woman who got curved hard. She ends with a dramatic prayer for Jimmy. Forgive her for her truth? Girl, bye. Warning PJ, she'll abuse him like a husband. Projection much? And low-key manifesting a future where she snags him post-PJ. Delusional to the end. Oh, darling, strap in, because this not dying on this hill live stream from Just Keep It Real was a straight-up circus of hypocrisy, backstabbing, and desperate redemption arcs that had me cackling through the pettiness. We're talking a full hour of the host and her ragtag crew of chat minions throwing shade like it's confetti at a funeral, all while pretending they're above the drama they literally live for. Let's break this mess down, no filter, because why sugarcoat garbage? First off, JKIR, That deluded diva who's pretending her zero-effort vibes make her relevant when she's just another thirsty echo in the void. She swans in like the goddess of basic punctuality, flexing her always-on-time bullshit while the rest of us deal with actual chaos. Meanwhile, she's cackling over this looming snowmageddon that's about to slap the shit out of half the country. Her Georgia coast is smugly chilling at 65 degrees Fahrenheit, but up north, pathetic peasants are stockpiling flashlights, batteries, and bottom-shelf booze like doomsday preppers. She's barking at a ragtag squad of nobodies to confess if they're about to become human popsicles. Angel of Goodness is staring down a foot of snow like it's her mortal enemy, and Panda Berry's having a full meltdown over 8 12 inches as if her sad little life hinges on it. How utterly tragic and basic. But cut to the real garbage fire. Spare us the selective amnesia and your pathetic little loyalty parade. You're out here forgiving Tobo like she's some redeemed saint who just sprinkled fairy dust on your delusional ass, gushing about how she's kind, nice, supportive, and uplifting. Bitch, where? Tobo literally admitted to being knee-deep in the doxing drama, sending your tired hospital pic to Jenny's Discord with that snarky, not what I expected jab, and you're caping for her like she's your ride or die? Newsflash, sweetie, that's not forgiveness. That's straight-up enabling because it suits your petty vendetta. All the blame lands on Jenny's channel for replaying the same old nothing burger. As if Jenny's the sole villain in this circus while Tobo gets a free pass for being your personal cheerleader now. Hypocrite much? Zero consistency, zero spine. Just dramatic deflection to protect your fave while throwing everyone else under the bus. Wake up, JKIR. Your family chat is just a toxic echo chamber for your biased bullshit, and we're all gagging on the hypocrisy. Pathetic queen of double standards. Take several seats and reflect on that mess before you preach about keeping it real. Because, honey, you're keeping it fake as fuck. See you on the next recap.